Oh, my left tit hurts. Do I look like I have bad hair? Yes. Is it because I do have bad hair? Yes. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago, so let's not even talk about it. I'm letting my roots grow. By the way, if your roots grow, in my head, if my roots are growing, that means my hair's growing, right? Because your roots are growing, which means your hair's getting longer, which means you're growing, right? And I don't want to dye my hair until my roots are like fully out. But also, I have like flashbacks from like 2024 when I was like severely depressed and having the worst time of my life, and my hair was like this much black and then this much red. It was really bad. That's probably why my hair suffered a lot, because I've been trying to take care of my hair. But anyway, hey, play the intro. I it's I suck at intros, bro. I suck at intros. Just get into it. It's been so long. It's been 2 weeks since I last recorded anything, since I last made any videos, since I last did anything. Why? Because it's Easter holidays. Why? Because you guys know the real deal, that whenever the holidays come around, I am unable to film anything. So my apologies. Forgive me. Please. I'm so sorry. I wasn't able to come online. I wasn't able to do anything because when I'm in a house full of, like, my house is basically like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang house. It's like the Willy Wonka house. It's like Charlie and Chocolate Factory, our house. Everybody's here. Everybody's home. My mom was home. My dad was. Everybody was home. My siblings were home. So I couldn't film. Like, there was no space. There's no peace and quiet. There's no nothing. Trust me. And the walls are very thin, unfortunately. Trust me. I learned the hard way. Wasn't able to film for 2 weeks, but now we're back, and you don't know how excited I've been. I've been so excited, which I know I sound like a loser, but guys, I missed you. I missed this. I know I look really bad, and we know we've been. I don't need to explain why I look bad, because we've been known that every time I record really early in the morning, and I always look like shit because I'm not gonna get ready because then you have to do wuzu after. Like, you literally have to do wuzu right after. Like, you have to do wuzu like 5 times a day. So then I'm like, oh, I might as well do, like, get ready, do my skincare after Zohar. You know what I mean? That's the only reason it makes sense. So anyways, skincare has not been done. I did spray a little, but yeah, I'm pardon, and my hair looks really bad. No. Now I'm getting insecure about my hair. Don't say anything, okay? Please don't say anything about my hair. Like, I'm feeling really. It's so fried. I'm feeling really insecure about it. So we're just gonna ignore it and pretend like it's okay and it's going well and everything's healthy and everything's happy and everything's fine. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I have been 2 weeks away. I have on my notes app a bunch of things that I want to talk about before we get into the topic of today's podcast episode. But hello, welcome back to my podcast. Welcome back to today's episode. You know from the title what we're talking about, but first, I have a bunch of things that I want to talk about because I have no friends and I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. I wanted to talk to somebody about it. These things make me excited or make me pissed off. Most of the time, these things piss me off. Actually, a lot of the times they piss me off. Actually, all of them piss me off. Because if you don't know, I'm the world's biggest hater and I hate on everything and I'm too realistic and sometimes I can be pessimistic. So let's get into it. The first thing on the list says, the guy on the bus not wanting to pay. Guys, the other day I was on the freaking bus. You don't even understand. The other day I was on the bus. The weather was gorgeous. Yeah, the weather was gorgeous, lovely. I went to town. I can't remember what I did. I went into the town centre. I hopped off. I did a little bit of shopping and came back out. Get on the bus. And it's already hot. I'm sweating. I'm not in the mood, okay? This guy, this road man, he looked like he was in his 30s, 40s, acting like he's 18, 16, 17, 18, right? This road man, and he was coloured, but I don't know if he was Asian, maybe Arab, possibly Turkish, I don't know. He was like on the phone and he was sat in a disabled seat, by the way, on the bus. And then he was on the phone, he was like, yeah, man, I'm on the way, man, I'm at this stop, man. The bus driver's taking forever, man. The bus driver's bad, driver's so slow, man, it's pissing me off, man. And then the bus driver clocks him. Literally, I'm watching this all happen. The bus driver clocks him and goes, he stops the bus and he goes, you were just begging to come on for free because you said I don't have money, and now you're flipping gassing me out. How about you show some respect? He was like, you literally begged to come on this bus for free because you didn't have any money, and now you're trying to cuss me out and complaining about how long I'm taking. I have to get off at every stop. He goes quiet. He's still on the phone with his friend. He's obviously never been in this area before because every stop he was like, yeah, I'm at this stop. I'm at this stop. We just passed this stop. I was like, And he was so rude, he was so loud, and he was so rude, and he was like telling his friend, I'm gonna cuss him out. No, he doesn't get to speak to me like that. Like, he doesn't get to speak to me like that. Like, who is he to speak to me like that? Like, oh, he's so rude. No, he did that in front of everybody. Like, he did that in front of everybody. And I was like, some people just don't have manners. Because what happened then the other day, I go into my local little I go to the nearest little near me, yeah. And what happens, like the self checkout area, the lady is crashing out. The lady is, first of all, the little near me is the ghetto. It's the ghetto. The people that work there, the ghetto. The people that go there, the ghetto. Like, it's like I don't live in the greatest neighborhood. This lady is just crashing out. She's like, "This is why I don't come here." Again, she's on the phone with somebody. "This is why I don't come here. This is why I don't do anything." She's like, "Get out of my face, get out of my face." One of the workers was like, "You need to pay for the bag." First of all, they have this stupid, ugly obsession with needing to pay for a bag. I When I worked in retail, which I didn't even work in retail for that long yet, it was a temp job. I never once made anybody pay for a bag. If they were rude and if they were mean and if they were snarky and if I didn't care, I would scan the bag or I would type it and put it in. Most of the time, when I could tell they were broke and they had no money, I would just like give them the bag. Like, I wouldn't even add it in because like, who cares? It's a plastic bag. There was this new worker one time, yeah. I went into Lidl and he was like, "Did you scan the bag?" And I like tried to play off and I was like, "Oh yeah, I did scan it." Why do you care so much? He's like, no, you didn't scan it. Like, let me check the receipt. He checked the receipt. He made me scan the bag. Had to pay for the bag. He was new there, by the way. I've been going to this little longer than he's probably been alive. Longer than he started this job. Okay, longer than his application started on his phone. I've been going that long, okay? And he's telling me to scan for a bag. I was like, actually, you don't get paid more. You don't get commission every time someone buys a bag. Like, you don't get paid less. You don't get paid more. You don't get nothing happens to your pay, your minimum wage, if somebody buys a bag or not. And people just care too much about their simple jobs. They care too much. This guy was like to this woman. And she's already on the phone. She already looks like she's in a rush and she's pissed off, yeah. He comes up to her face and was like, did you pay for a bag? And he can't speak English properly. And I feel like those are the worst type of men. It's like, they can't speak English properly, not in a racist way, but like they can't speak English properly. So they can't understand what you're saying and they can't understand what they're saying themselves. And there's a communication barrier, but also they're being disrespectful, but they play it off, or they're being weird, but they're playing it off in a way like, oh, I don't understand English. Like, I don't mess with that. There's this guy and he was like, he came really close to her and he was like, "Oh, you need to pay for a bag." And she was like, "Oh, did you pay for the bag? I'm not done paying with the bag though. I'm not done showing my shopping though." She ended up taking a picture of all of their faces. She was cussing them out. She was like, "This is why I don't come here. This is why I don't come here. This is why I don't come here." And then she left. I don't even think she paid for the bag. I think she left it there. But people take their jobs too seriously. But also, some people just lack, there's like this outside rule, right? There's like this silent rule of when you're outside that I feel like everybody should learn from when they're children. When you're outside, be respectful, be quiet, mind your business, and be respectful. Be quiet, mind your business, and be respectful. Get on that bus, pay your goddamn money, shut your mouth, sit down, get off your stop, mind your business, get off at your stop, and say thank you and leave. Like, oh my god, the way this guy, 30-year-old by the way, continued to cuss him out when the bus driver told him. The bus driver was like, "Enough, you need to get off my stop now. This is as far as I'm gonna take you." Rightfully so, by the way. I'm on the bus driver's side. First of all, you came onto my bus and you came on for free because you were begging, you don't have any money. Which I'm sure he made a dramatic scene about that too. It's just the lack of embarrassment, the lack of self awareness, the lack of like caring. Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed to act like that at your big age? And like, I hate roadmen. I hate roadmen. I hate everything about roadmen. I hate um, the roadmen economy that's going on right now. This roadman aesthetic that's been ruling the United Kingdom for decades. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because every man is the same. Nobody dresses cool anymore. Nobody dresses awesome anymore. Nobody dresses everybody. Like, my brother, now that he's getting older, is dressing like a roadman. Jogging the tracksuit bottoms and everything. It hurts. It hurts because I can't let a male that's related to me dress like that. So I can't let that happen. So I'm gonna go shopping with that boy and I'm gonna buy him jorts and I'm gonna buy him striped t-shirts and he's gonna have a cassette tape attached to him with wired headphones and he's gonna have a skateboard and he's gonna be rolling down the street and he's gonna be the coolest kid on the block. But I'm not gonna see this, oh, this Nike, Adidas. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. This pandemic, I need to calm down. I'm an adult. I need to calm down. This roadman pandemic that's going on, apocalypse needs to go. It needs to, this ghetto apocalypse of how people act in the UK, how all young people act the same, how they lack manners, how they're loud. God, and there's no third spaces for them. So sometimes I feel bad because it's like, what else can they do but to fall into that? Especially boys. It's, what else do they have if they don't have Roblox, PS5, and football, and gangs, and dressing like a roadman? Right, they're gonna have to converse into that type of genre anyways, because they don't really have anything else. And if you don't, you probably get bullied for it, right? But sometimes I feel bad because I'm like, these lot, they need third places to be themselves. There can't possibly be everybody in the UK that sounds like they're from North London. Like, no, don't chat to me like that. Don't chat to me like that. And like, no, like Leo, he likes me. And like, no, like my boyfriend, and they're like 12 years old. Like, come on. This pandemic, it needs to be over. This pandemic in the UK that has been hitting us, it needs to go. It needs to go. We need colour. We need sunshine. We need self-identity, guys. Everybody's the same. NASA. Guys, recently I was scrolling on TikTok the other day and what did I see? Minus the fact that Trump is once again ruining the world. And yes, I am matching. Do you see? Is it a cute set? I don't know though. My chest looks really fat. But NASA, American propaganda that I will not fall for. Artemis 2 decided to go around the moon and come back. Now listen, before I complain, I don't want to negate anybody's achievements. What they did was really cool. Happy for them. Happy that humans are this smart and they get to do what they want. It's amazing for research and stuff like that. On the other hand, there is something called time and place. There is something called time and place. Why are we? This is why I'm saying it's American propaganda. Oh, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. American propaganda, because you're telling me NASA are funded by the American government, right? You're telling me, I just went blind for like 5 seconds. What the hell? You're telling me your leader of your shit ass, shitty bang bang country that's making the rest of us suffer BTW, you're telling me that your world leader right now is setting the country literally on fire and setting the planet on fire, doing the worst possible things that they could possibly do, and your number one priority is to, oh, I need to go around the moon, I need to see the backside of the moon, and I need to discover what's around the moon. Babe, this is not our number one priority. This is not what we. I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. And then I heard that toilet cost $31 million. $31 million toilet went up to space and came back down. $31 million spent for 3 days, by the way. I think it took them 3-4 days. They came up, they came down. $31 million could solve poverty in that country. $31 million could help so many people's lives in that country. But they chose to spend it on a toilet to send to space, which makes me think how much was the spaceship? How much was it to send that many people to space? No, again, it's cool, time and place, babe. And also, this is why I say, and I firmly believe, Americans and white people, it is inherently in their blood. There is like a disease in their blood, in that it needs to be studied. I'm sure it is somewhere out there. There is a disease, there is something that is like, I'm going like blind in my right eye. There is a disease, you cannot convince me otherwise. There is a disease in Americans, tiny minuscule of a disease, and in their blood, in white people's blood, and this disease is called the fucking need to be nosy and colonization. The colonizational need to be fucking nosy. Why do you want to know what the backside of the moon looks like? And why are we trying to send people to Mars? Leave Mars alone. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Americans, they're fucking up the rest of the world, right? They're fucking it up for the rest of us. They're fucking up their own country because they voted for this man. And once again, they won't do anything, right? They won't do anything about it. First Amendment is just there for decoration all of a sudden. And now you're fucking up Earth. We collectively as humans have messed up Earth. We've destroyed the planet, AI, ChatGPT, whatever you want to call it, everything, right? Everything since like global warming, everything. We've messed it up so much to the point that in 10 years we probably won't exist anymore. We will probably cease to exist because God will be like, enough, give it a rest. I'm taking you guys away, right? And because of that, the audacity to ruin the planet that you live on now, and then go to another planet and fuck that planet up too. And try to fuck that planet up too. You wanna colonize Mars. Leave things alone. Sometimes in life, I know humans are curious. I feel like we've discovered everything there possibly is to discover. The way that you left the ocean alone is the same way you need to leave things alone. No, I don't want people to be on moon. I don't want people to be on the moon. I don't want to live on the moon. And because do you know what it's going to be? It's going to be they're going to send white people to the moon. And I can't believe people are falling for this propaganda on TikTok. Oh my God, it's making me so emotional. Like, it's making me believe in humanity again. What the fuck do you mean believe in humanity? Your president is fucking up things right now with Iran. And it's making me emotional. And I just feel like humanity exists. What? Go around the moon. Go to the moon and come back as many times as you want, babes. Go around and around and around in a little slingshot little type of way. As many times as you want, that's fine. But for your purpose to be for research so that you can eventually live on the moon or live on Mars is so selfish. It's so colonizational type behavior of white people and Americans. It's so like, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave things how they should be alone. Leave it alone. No, nobody wants to live on the moon. Fix the earth that you fucked up right now. The earth that we're on right now, that is boiling and suffocating. Fix it, bro. It's got me fucked up. It's got me fucked up. And I know those people are cool that went to the research and everything that goes into it. I know it's cool. I know it's awesome. I know it's amazing. And I'm not negating that. I'm just saying there's a time and place, and also just stop colonizing things. God, white people just love to colonize shit. Leave the moon alone. Leave Mars alone. Leave all the other planets alone. All there's life on Mars. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. No, because no, you're not gonna go live there. You're not gonna go live there. Why? Why do you want to leave? Well, because you know something that we don't know, and that's why I'm like, because you definitely know something that we don't know, that you're not telling us, that in 5 or 10 years it's gonna come to bite us in the ass, and you're gonna go to the moon or Mars. And I hope God doesn't. I hope God doesn't let it happen, and I hope it doesn't work out for you actually, because that shit pissed me off. And also, why can't you get more colored people on the moon? There was only one black man that went on that mission. The rest of them were white. Give me an Asian woman for once, because I know there was an Asian woman in that lineup, and you guys were like, nah, we need another white man, even though all white men have gone to space. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just a hater. What about it? And I'm a hater respectfully so, because at the same time, simultaneously, that we're finding out that we're running out of. I'm losing my voice. Okay, I just opened the window. I'm like really getting these hot flashes. I don't know what's going on. At the same time that your president is fucking things up, causing corruption, causing world hunger, causing all of these horrible, disgusting things. It's affecting the rest of the world, by the way. We're running out of fuel, we're running out of oil, prices are going up, we're probably going to go into even more of a cost of living crisis. You guys still can't use your First Amendment right. And you're sending people to space. I just think it was propaganda, because it was distracting everybody. Everybody was distracted. Everybody was like, oh my God, like I feel so fulfilled. Like, I love humanity. Like, look at us. Yeah, look at us. Look at us, we look so cute, don't we? No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't look cute. Who's telling you we look cute? I'm stressed. I'm depressed. I'm sure the rest of the world is suffering. Hello. Baby, wake up. Wake up. Like, this is not the time or the place. Heck, if this was even last year, okay, fine. But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like, and I love that they had that conversation with Trump and they all ignored him, which is obvious that they hate him. I just think that there's no, like, sure, if you want to research it because you're curious, go to the moon and research it, take some shit and bring it back. Just leave things alone. Like, humans don't listen, and it's always white people, bro. White people just have this thing in their blood where they're just so damn curious. They're so curious and nosy. They're like the nosiest people on earth. Like, I'm sorry if you hear the birds, by the way. It's hot. They're like and excuse my voice, I'm actually dying. Like, I'm actually decaying. I sound like a decaying corpse. But they're like the most curious people on earth. And it's like, what? Genuinely, why? Just leave things alone. Leave Mars alone. Okay, there's no way we're gonna live on Mars. Leave the moon alone. No, I don't want to live on the moon. And realistically, people like me will probably not be on the moon when you figure it out and you get people to the moon. No, okay, you would not. It would not be happening. Rich white people will be going, and they will be colonizing, and they will be fucking up the ecosystem over there. And then the moon will probably explode, and we'll probably all die because we won't have a moon to protect us from all the asteroids. Because I found out that the moon apparently is protecting, the backside of the moon is protecting us from asteroids that are trying to hit the earth. Bless it. So if I was a moon, I'd give up. If I was the moon, would have given up a long time ago. The way we're so unappreciative. But you can also see the crack in the moon. Isn't that crazy? Nobody ever talks about that crack in the moon. Nobody ever talks about that crack. But if you're Muslim, you know what that crack is from. If you know, you know. Isn't that what Project Hail Mary is about, by the way? Isn't Project Hail Mary where he goes to space even though he knows nothing about space? Speaking of space and movies, I went to the cinema. I went to the cinema a couple of times. The other day, I went to go watch Mario Kart. Cute movie. Didn't really care for it that much. It was quite long though. It was a very long movie. Then I watched the most anticipated movie of all time, which was The Drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. Personally, yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I had my salted popcorn. I had my Diet Coke. Oh my god, you never get. Well, okay, so basically, everybody knows like you go if the movie starts at like 10:05, you should probably be there by like 10:20, 10:15, 10:20 because the adverts are like 20 minutes long, right? So I came like 20 minutes late, and it was a small cinema. It was like one of the small screens. I was like, oh, okay, not a lot of people are watching it, but it was packed. So I booked a seat right beforehand, but I didn't check where I sat down. I kind of just walked in panicked because everybody was staring, and so I just sat down the first place I found a seat, which was like right at the back row, at the top back row in the corner. Turns out in the end it was my seat, but there's this couple that came in, and oh, and I was a little bit late. I was like 2 minutes late, I think, or maybe like 5 minutes late. They were still at the coffee shop, so I come in, yeah, and I'm like stressed out because I thought that I had. Ugh, what am I saying? Basically, I thought I had sat in the wrong seat the whole time, and this couple came in and they were stressing me out. They came in and the lady just went and sat down all the way at the front because that was probably the only seats I had left. The guy just was stood there, and I don't know what was going on, but he was just kind of just stood there, and I was like, "Are you like gonna move or like?" Because first they looked at our row, and I thought, oh my god, am I sat in their seat? Because I didn't check. Like, but the thing is, if you tell me, I'll just get up and move and find another seat. Because it's 20 minutes into the film. Who's gonna come now? Like, all the people that need to come came. There's no way somebody's walking in 30 minutes in. You know what I mean? So he's kind of just stood there, stood there, stood there. I'm looking over. He ends up sitting on the floor. I'm like, oh my god, like what's going on? But it had me stressed for no reason because it turned out I literally sat there and I was so stressed I couldn't pay attention to the movie because I was like counting the rows. I was like A B C D E F G H I J K. Yeah. I'm sat in the right seat because I was really stressed that I had booked the wrong seat because they were staring, but also they like he wouldn't move. Anyways, that was just weird. Like he came in there, ended up sitting on the floor, and then eventually, like 10 minutes later, he ended up sitting in his place. The movie though, I enjoyed it. I went to go on a solo cinema date. You guys know I love my solo dates. I loved it. It was interesting. It was funny. It was weird. I went in blind. I think that's the best way to go into movies without watching the trailer too much or without like hearing the plot from anybody else. To be fair, I did not know it was going to go the way that it went. It went in the route, spoiler alert, it went in the route of like she ends up being somebody wanting to do a school shooting, which is so interesting to me because the thought never crossed my mind of the amount of American people that can just like casually go around dating people or knowing people or befriending people, but they would never know that like, oh yeah, when I was in high school or junior year or whatever, however the frick it works over there, nobody cares. I planned a school shooting, or I've thought about it, or I've like thought about it one time, or think about it every now and then. And it's like, for Americans, that's like a possibility. Obviously, in Europe and everywhere else where guns are not as popular, it's not a possibility as much. But in America, because it happens so often, because they don't care about their people or their children or safety, clearly, because it's such a high possibility, because it happens all the time, literally all the time, you could befriend somebody and you would never know that the person I'm about to marry planned a school shooting when they were like 12 years old because they were depressed. So the way that it breaks out and the way that it happens is so interesting. The music, the soundtrack, everything was so. I loved it. It was such a. It was like a goof. It was like one of those weird, freaky, goofy, like type films, which you don't get very often, but it's a nice genre that I enjoy. A24, I've never watched anything by A24. I think I'm gonna see what other movies that they've created because it's kind of cool. I didn't even know they existed. But I was like, oh, Zendaya's in this film, like, let's watch it. I do love me some Zendaya, like, she's a good actress, like, and Rob Pattinson. I haven't seen anything in it with him in it, apart from ooh. Apart from that, I haven't seen anything. So I thought, why not just watch the movie? Really good. They're both so awkward in real life, and their characters are so awkward in the movie. Somebody said that she's portraying a white girl, and I thought that was really interesting too. How she never portrays black women, she always portrays a white girl or a mixed woman. But I think she said somewhere that she doesn't want to portray a black woman because she doesn't think that she's like dark enough, and she wants. I think she got hate for it. I think she tried to portray a black woman, and people started hating her and was like, "Oh, she's being casted in everything that black women should be casted in because she's light skinned, so everybody loves her." And it was like, "Ooh." I'm so glad that they're married though. I'm so glad Tom and Zendaya are married, guys. And I'm so excited for Spider-Man. I saw the trailer. I'm so excited. I started watching Spider-Man New Day. No, Spider-Man No Way Home. But I only got halfway up to it because I was watching it with my little brother. Oh my god, I'm so like, I forgot how good the movie is. I forgot how good this Spider-Man franchise is. Like, it's the good amount of goofiness, it's a good amount of seriousness, but it's not too childlike, but it's not too like not childlike. It's like a good in between. I love it. I love the color, the ski, everything. Like, I want movies to look like that all the time. Anyways, sorry, not that we're talking about Tom, we're talking about Zendaya because they're two separate people. But the movie was really good. I don't know what else to say because I watched it like 2 weeks ago, so I don't really know what else to say. But I enjoyed it. It obviously I went in blind like everybody else because they didn't show much in the trailer, and I thought it was really interesting because it opened up a lot of conversations on TikTok. It opened up a lot of conversations with people. Emma, no, the Zendaya's name was Emma. Her bridesmaid or whatever, that white woman, she pissed me off. She pissed me. What she did, if you think about it, I just want to say what she did was much worse. What she did was not much worse, but in my personal opinion, what she did was just as worse. She locked up a special needs child in a cupboard. Like, she actually did the act. She was like, it's impulse, it's impulse. I did it out of impulse. No, you did it because you were bored and you were a bully. Like, you actually were a bully. You grew up being a bully in high school and you were actually a bad, horrible person. But Zendaya's character, Emma, she didn't. Guys, we might actually have to change the location because I think I heard somebody wake up. But Zendaya's character, Emma, she thought about it, she just never did it. But it was so interesting because how do you even go about it? Like, I didn't know how it was gonna end because generally, how do you go about that? Like, what do you actually do? Like, what do you actually do? That I kept thinking, like, when I left the cinema, I was like, what would I actually do in that situation? If I found out somebody I was about to marry planned a school shooting, and you know what made it worse is that Loki, because Rob asks her, right? Robert Pattinson, he asks her, "Oh, what was the thing that stopped you? Like, what was the one thing that stopped you that you were like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore?" It wasn't because she had a change of heart. It wasn't because she was like, oh, it's gonna hurt people. I might go to jail or I'm gonna kill myself. Like, it wasn't anything like that. The day she brings in her dad's rifle in her bag and she goes to school to get ready to shoot up this school, another shooting happens in a mall. The same day another shooting happens in a mall, she's like, oh, well, another shooting has already happened, so I'm not gonna do one today. That's it. She was like, one has already happened, so she just never does her one. because she was like, it would be too many in a day. Not because she had a change of heart, not because she thought, oh my god, this is crazy, I'm insane, like I will go to jail, I will kill people, like I'm literally gonna kill people. Because she basically, they show her kid self like fantasizing about it. It's like basically a fantasy for her, and she falls in love with the idea of becoming a school shooter, like the outfit and holding a gun and like wearing the dark mascara, which creeps me out. You know how they always wear the long black jackets? That shit freaking creeps me out, bro. I don't know, it scares me so much. She just fantasizes about the idea of it. That's the only reason. That's what made it worse for me. It was like, it wasn't because she had a change of heart or anything like that. She thought she was being crazy, or even the fact that she was scared to do it. It was simply because another school shooting happened on the day that she planned to do it. So then she never does it. And then the guy's like, join my, because someone from their school dies. So then the girl's like, oh, some guy is like, join my anti-gun club. She joins the anti-gun club and she ends up becoming anti-gun and stuff like that, which is pretty ironic and hypocritical. But that's what stops her. That's what stops her. That, when I found out, I was like, oh my god, this is making it 10 times worse. Because generally, what would you do? You're stuck in a dilemma where somebody you know and you're about to marry. Because then he ends up like going into psychosis and going crazy, which was so interesting to see. It was so fun to see because he ends up getting like scared of her, but he doesn't know what to do. Like he tries so hard to hold it in and just like let it go, but he couldn't let it go. I think what they needed was more conversation. They needed more talk about it, and maybe a suggestion of therapy, or maybe a suggestion of, I don't know, getting help. Like, because she never went to therapy as well. She never went to therapy. And then, like, lies start unfolding and he starts going crazy because she's like, yeah, that's why I'm deaf. Her character's basically deaf in this ear. And she lies to him in the beginning and it's like, oh, I was born with it. Ends up being, and he found it cute. He was going to put it in his wedding speech. Ends up being, she tried to shoot a gun one time in the back garden and she doesn't do it properly. So she goes deaf in this ear, like permanently deaf. That's the real story. So then she kind of starts seeing her in a different way, and it's so interesting because he's literally going insane. But anyway, I really enjoyed that movie. I definitely recommend you guys to watch it. I think it's so interesting. I love going to the cinema, guys. I can't wait till I get paid again to that SFU jobs because I want to go to the cinema again. I'm literally craving it. Like, next thing. Next thing I wrote, I hate aesthetics. It's killing people. I don't know what I meant by that, but I stand by it. The next thing, still nothing to watch. Guys, YouTube is dead. Cinema is dying. Films, movies, television, there's no good shows. There's no shows with like multiple seasons and multiple plots. Like The Rookie, guys, oh my god, I need to rant about The Rookie for a second. I need to rant about The Rookie. If you know The Rookie, it's like this cop propaganda show. I know it's propaganda and then it tries to make like cops look like good people, whatever. I've been obsessed with it since season 1, right? I've been watching it as time goes on. Since season 5, they have been slacking. I don't know, apparently they changed the director. I don't know what's going on. The show is becoming shit. I don't know what it is about showmakers and filmmakers and directors and producers. When something is blowing up and doing so well, why do you suddenly want to make it shit? Why does everything keep freaking going to shit? Like, there's no good shows anymore. The plots suck. The episodes suck. Filmed scripts suck. Everything, there's nothing to watch, generally nothing to watch. The drama was the only thing that I was looking forward to that was actually okay. Don't even get me started on YouTube. Literally, there's nothing on YouTube. I'm sick and tired of all the thumbnails looking the same with the face. The face is like, and like it's like CGI'd or AI'd or whatever. It's, get out my face. Like I'm sick and tired of, because I get it that those are the only thumbnails that make people click on videos, because who's watching majority of the internet and who's taking it in? 12-year-old boys and 12-year-old girls. So I know it's to attract kids, but it's just, I hate those kind of thumbnails. I hate it. Every YouTube, like, give me something interesting to watch. And like everything that I do like and I'm interested in, I'm watching it as it's coming out. So I have to wait weekly for new episodes to come out. And then the new episodes are so freaking disappointing. I get pissed off anyways. Like this, The Rookie that came out this week is like a documentary episode. Piss off. It was so shit. Like it was so shit. Oh, it gets on my nerves. It actually annoys me so much. It annoys me so much. Next thing, Olivia Rodrigo, the little Mexican girl, I'd be crying. Her new album came out. Guys, I'm so excited for her new album. I'm so excited for her new album. But I will say, the one thing I wanted to say is it must be so stressful to make music after you've blown up for the first thing that you've ever done, because I know that music video is going to come out, or that album is going to come out, and people are going to be like, okay, but nothing can beat the original. Like, nothing can beat what she made last time. Like, nothing can beat the first time she dropped this, like her first album or whatever. That must be really draining. I can never imagine being in that position. It must be really hard. Same thing is always about love and relationships. But guys, I don't know about anybody else, yeah, because I don't really care about love and relationships. Every sad song about heartbreak and stuff like that, I've never focused it on love and relationships. It's never been about men. It's never been about boys. It's always been about like friendship breakups or like family issues. Like I always correlate because it correlates so well. Like you can intertwine between the two. I was gonna say about Zendaya as well. Zendaya and that girl from The Summer I Turned Pretty. I forgot her name. It must be so exhausting because she went on press, right? She went on press tour for that new movie Forbidden Fruits. She went on press tour for that, and every single question was about the Summer I Turned Pretty, the Summer I Turned Pretty. I Team Jeremiah, Team Cry, Team Jeremiah, Team. Same with Olivia Rodrigo. Like no, everybody's gonna be like, oh, but her new album, but her old album, the first album she ever made, the first album she ever made. It must be so exhausting to be a woman in the industry because everybody's constantly comparing your own work with your own work. Let that shit go. I cannot imagine going on press for a new movie and every single question being about the Summer I Turned Pretty. Are you Team Jeremiah? Are you Team Conrad? How did you feel pretty? What season did you actually become pretty? Like, she looked annoyed. I would too. Flipping talk about this movie or don't talk about anything at all. Like, let shit go. People like, it must be so annoying. Same with Zendaya. Every press tour conversation she did, Tom, you married Tom, like Tom Holland, you married Tom Holland, like you married Tom Holland, marriage, Tom Holland, you're with Tom Holland, like you're with Tom Holland, you're with Tom Holland, Tom. Shut up, shut up. Focus on the person that you're talking to right now. If that was me, I would literally ask every interviewer, like I would tell people to be like, if the questions are about Tom, cut it out, cut it out. I don't want to hear it. It's either about the movies and the shows that I'm making, or it's about me. It's not about what's going on in my relationship because it's so boring and it's always the same 5 questions again and again and again. It must be so draining. I know, first world problems, being married to Spider Man, first world problems. But I just think is okay. Another thing, guys, I think this might just be me ranting episode and me hating everything episode because we're 40 minutes in and I haven't even gotten into the actual topic of what I'm supposed to be talking about today. The next thing. What do I look like now? About in 5 minutes, I'm about to have to change locations because I sense that somebody has woken up from their slumber. But the next thing on my list that's pissing me off. Coachella. Get ready with me to go to Coachella. Coachella Festival, Coachella, Bieberchella, Coachella. Shut the fuck up. How about that? I think the most successful influencers are the ones that are the most I think to be a successful influencer or YouTuber or whatever, you have to be the most tone deaf individual on the planet. You have to be. That's literally how, and it's probably because it brings them in so much money, and the game is the game. But oh my god. Okay. I swear I'm the only flipping person that will try to film something and the location changes halfway. And this isn't even the first time I've done this. Once again, I'm so sorry. But podcasts are not meant to be visual, okay? They're meant to be hearing full. So don't even come for me. But what was I talking about? Coachella, everybody, Coachella. I think it's so tone deaf how every American influencer is going to Coachella when their country is. I just think I have always hated America. I will always continue to hate America, and I will never forget America for everything that it's done. I don't care. But the American people, I know it's like always don't blame the people, blame the government. But the people are not proving that point. The people are not showing otherwise. How are you spending that much money going to Coachella and wasting all this money and all this time and being so tone deaf while your president is out here fucking up people's lives and trying to blow shit up? I just think, again, it's so tone deaf. It's so influencer Olympics. That's what I was saying. To be an influencer, I think you have to be the most tone deaf individual to ever exist. Like, genuinely, you have to be the most tone deaf person to ever exist. You have to be stupid, you have to be dumb, and you have to be empty in the head. Otherwise, you won't make it because people then like don't care. But you have to be the most blandest person on earth. Like Coachella, get ready with me to go to Coachella, Coachella, Coachella. Do I ever want to go Coachella? No. So do I care what I say? No, because Coachella has never festivals and like concerts and stuff have never see as has never appeared to me as something that I would love to do. Like it's never I've never wanted to do it because it freaks me out, and just sweaty people and too many people and stuff like that's not something I enjoy. But Coachella, 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 10k on a ticket, Coachella, Coachella, Coachella. Like this many people, you're telling me you guys can build crowds and this many people for Justin Bieber, but you can't build that many crowds to go outside and protest against your president? Who's in the Epstein files, by the way? Oh, but Coachella, 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 Bieberchella, Bieberchella, Bieberchella. Who gives a flying shit about Justin Bieber? Who gives a flying shit? Because you could do the same thing at karaoke, babe. You can do the same thing at karaoke, you can do the same thing in your car. And I get it, some people are like, on the other hand, I do understand when people are like, oh, but we just want to get our mind off things and like the world's going to shit. Like, can we just have some fun and stuff like that? Babe, you make like 10k in a week. I think you're living your best life. You go on brand trips and brand deals every single day. Like, I think you'll live. Like, I think you'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, but like Coachella, my Coachella bit, and it's all these skinny white girls, and it's like, oh, and it's mostly American influencers. They just piss me off. And then there's people going on brand deals with Starbucks, and it's like, and then you find out that Coachella funds like is like a big Israeli is behind, like the person who owns Coachella is in charge of or something like that, the CEO or whatever, is like a big Israeli brand, a big Israeli person, and funds Israel, funds the government, and funds everything bad. And now watch how every influencer is gonna be quiet. And will they go next year? Absolutely, 100% they're gonna go next year because it's all gonna blow over. Nobody said anything. I didn't see anyone on the internet, but I just thought it was so tone deaf. It was so tone deaf. Again, Americans are so ignorance and bliss. That's the saying, is ignorance and bliss. When you don't know something, you're absolutely happy. Or when you don't care about something because it doesn't affect you, you're so happy. And they're so happy because they're going Coachella half naked, shaking their ass, like having the time of their life, which again, the game's the game, so do what you want. But I don't know, it just pissed me off. Coachella comes every year. But it's the idea that people willingly suffer to listen to music. Like the things you would do to listen to people play music. Again, at the end of the day, these people just sing. These people just sing songs or they rap songs. That's it. Again, you guys know my opinion on idolization and stuff like that. But to stand outside and in the sweaty heat and hungry, nothing to eat, $10 slices of pizza, like $20 slices of pizza, like inflation prices, it's just crazy. And I saw a girl on TikTok and she was like, yeah, like I wasn't planning on going to Coachella, but I booked a thing, I booked a table or whatever. It's only $37,000, 500. Only $37,000. Excuse me. Only $37,500. Are you. Do you want to die? Realistically, tell me right now. Shall I get a gun and shoot you in the head? $37,000. The game's the game, I guess. The game's a game. What can you do? The game's a game. Anyways, we just talked for an hour about things that pissed me off. That was mostly everything that I had on my list. For the past 2 weeks, I've been wanting to talk about that. Coachella is quite recent. It did piss me off when it was happening, but now I can't remember what I needed to say. I really can't remember what I had to say. But the game's the game, I guess. What can you do? What can you do? Like, I can't imagine myself spending 10k. If I'm not going with a brand deal, I can't imagine spending myself 10k on my own pocket to go listen to some music at the end of the day. It just doesn't make sense to me, but it is Influencer Olympics. May the best influencer win. Speaking of, they're making another Hunger Games. Babe, we're living in the Hunger Games. I don't want to see another Hunger Games. I don't want to see a reflection of my life. I don't want to see the reflection of our people's lives in a movie. Babe, just open your window, go outside and look. Scroll on TikTok a bit too far, and you'll see the reality of the Hunger Games. Like, the Hunger Games is actually taking place right now. What do you mean you're making another film? I also think we need to stop remaking shit. Stop remaking things or carrying on old franchises that died years ago. Enough. Are we running out of ideas? Get new people in the seats. Get rid of the old people. Get new creative people in the seats. Young people in the seats. What's going on? My pissed off rant about everything that's been pissing me off the past 2 weeks is over. Now let's talk about the topic for today. I wanted to talk about how, first of all, spring is here. My hands detected it before. Basically, I can detect when the weather changes. Fun fact about me, I can detect when the weather changes before BBC Weather News. So if you ever need to know if it's spring, autumn, summer, winter, just come to me, I'll let you know. I have this really cool thing where like my nostrils and my eyes and my throat and my hands, and sometimes even my tits can detect when the weather's changing. When I wake up and my hands are flared with eczema and my nose is dry and crusty and my eyes are dry and crusty and I'm going through it and I can't breathe and I'm taking 10 pumps of this every hour, yeah, babe, the weather's changed. The weather's changing, spring is here. Spring is here and I'm insecure. By the way, spring in the UK, I don't know why everybody gets so. If you're a foreigner coming to the UK or like somebody who's not from the UK coming to the UK, just know that springtime has always been insane. It's always been like this, and I don't know why people don't clock it, but every year, I don't know why people get so surprised at spring, particularly where the weather goes psycho on us. So the other day, I went to B&Q with my mom. In the span of the 4 hour trip that we took, going there and coming back, it thunderstormed, it hailed. What's it called? Those snow hails, those thick snow hail, icy ball hails. It was sunny, and then it spitted, and then it was sunny weather on our way home in the span of 4 hours. Because spring in the UK, which is why it fucks up my body clock, is because we go through all the seasons. It's like the mother nature is deciding what season it's gonna be. So she's like picking and mixing and picking and mixing and picking and mixing, and then bam, picking and mixing hailstorms, bam, picking and mixing thunderstorm, hurricane, sunlight, bam, rain, 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 rain on me. That's basically what UK spring is like. We got on the span of 4 hours. We had hailstones, thunderstorm, lightning, and then we had sunshine and rainbows. I kid you not. I'm not even exaggerating. That's just what spring is like over here. Speaking of spring, 'tis the season. My throat is dry. I'm in pain. I can't breathe, and I can no longer wear jackets. Now, something about spring and summer, yeah. I just feel so insecure. Why? Because first of all, I have trauma because I have never any cute outfits, okay? And I know it's first world problems, so please. But I'm so insecure because I love wearing a coat, I love wearing a jacket, I love wearing a hoodie, something that covers me up, right? I just feel like I'm so used to, especially being in the UK, you're so used to always wearing a coat or a jacket or a sweater or something, right? But when it gets really, really, really hot in the summer, you can't do that. And so that's why mostly these seasons I get really insecure during spring and summertime because I'm insecure about my body and I'm insecure about my weight and I'm insecure about the way that I look. So it's really difficult for me to find outfits and to feel comfortable in them. I just wanted to talk about that because I've never felt comfortable in anything I've ever have worn. Every time I wear something, or even every time I put makeup on, it always feels like a costume, and I just wish it didn't. I just wish for once I felt comfortable in the outfits I wear. But I also feel like I don't know, maybe I need outfits personally tailored to me because I can never seem to buy the right size, or something's too big, something's too small, something doesn't fit well. I don't look good in that. You know what I mean? Even with jeans, I haven't even found the right jeans that can actually just like fit well that I can wear every day that look normal. Like no, they're so baggy, or they just make me look fatter, or they look like I just have severe body dysmorphia. Okay, so when it comes to springtime and summertime, and it comes to like, oh, you should, not show some skin, but you don't have to wear a jacket, you don't have to wear a coat, you don't have to wear a hoodie. I get really insecure about it because I hate my body. Fun fact, I hate myself. I hate my body. I do. I've suffered from body dysmorphia. I think my trauma with clothes and outfits and summertime really, like PTSD really springs from my childhood. Growing up, I used to wear my sister's hand-me-downs all the freaking time. Like all the freaking time I wore her hand-me-downs. My mum never bought me my own clothes, so my clothes were always too big for me, which is why sometimes I like baggy clothes because I just don't like showing my body. But also at the same time, I've always felt so insecure about everything I've ever worn in my whole entire life, and I always feel like I'm wearing a costume. I feel like on my wedding day, if I ever have a wedding, even if I choose the perfect wedding dress, I will probably feel like I'm wearing a costume. Every time I do my hair, every time I let my hair down, it feels like a costume. It just doesn't. I can't find things. I can't find a certain style or something to wear that just I feel comfortable in, that just feels like me. Every time I wear an outfit, a dress, a skirt, jeans, whatever, it always constantly feels like I'm wearing a costume. And especially when I do my makeup, guys. When I do my makeup, first of all, makeup in the summer is ugh, which is why I want to like have amazing, clear, gorgeous face and skin, so that I don't really necessarily have to put that much makeup on, because I want to be makeupless in the summer because it feels disgusting. Like it feels like ugh. So I know I don't want to do that as well. But when I wear makeup, I always feels like a costume. I wish last night I was like watching TikToks, and this girl barely put anything on her face. Like she didn't have like a base. She didn't have concealer or anything because she just didn't need it. She just put on like mascara and blush and everything else. I wish I could do that. Sometimes I do that, but I wish I could do that without looking dead. Like this is my face without any skincare or makeup, and I do look dead. I had to put lip liner on, lip gloss on, so I didn't look like I was a deceased corpse. I feel like it's my panda eyes. I don't know. I don't know. I just so insecure in my body. Growing up, I've always been very insecure. I've always hated springtime and summer, where you're not supposed to wear jackets anymore. I remember when I was a child, I would always wear my coat, regardless of if it was hot or cold. I would always wear a jacket. I would always wear a coat because I didn't have any clothes, and also because I was so insecure. Now that I have money and I can buy my own outfits and stuff, I love fashion, I love shopping, I love everything. I just don't know. It scares me. Like I actually have a fear of, even though no one's judging me and no one's looking at me because nobody cares about me, I genuinely do just have a fear of. Because one thing about me, I think I've said this before, but if I am going somewhere, even if it's, say for example I'm going to uni, right, and I have to spend the whole day at uni, if I am not wearing an outfit that I'm comfortable in, that I look pretty in, that I think that I look pretty or okay in, that I like, that I'm okay with, my whole day is ruined. And I know that sounds like very first world problems, I don't know, tone deaf or whatever, but if I'm not wearing an outfit that I'm not comfortable in, that I don't like, that I don't enjoy, that I don't think that is okay, oh my god, my whole day is ruined. That's why I pick out outfits days before. Because if I cannot pick an outfit, I won't go. Genuinely, my whole day is ruined and I cannot even control it. Because all I'm thinking about is how ugly I look right now, and how this dress doesn't suit me, or this doesn't fit me right, or I look stupid wearing a dress and a jeans, or I should have worn this instead, I should have worn that instead, I should have changed the jeans, I should have done my hair differently. Like, I get so insecure, and genuinely, it's like voices in my head. It takes up all the space in my head, then I can't do anything the whole day. It's all that I'm thinking about. Because then I go outside and I compare myself, which we all know comparison is the thief of joy. Nonetheless, I'm gonna do it. Because it hasn't stopped me before. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna compare myself to other girls who, by the way, can wear the most basic outfits like a jeans and a top and look effortless in. If I wear a jeans and if I wear a plain white top and blue jeans, I wouldn't be able to put it off. I'm telling you right now, I'm not even being dramatic. I cannot even wear a basic outfit like that because I'm built like, okay, I'm built like, I'm just so insecure about the way that I'm built. And I know that I shouldn't be, because technically, realistically, there's nothing insanely realistically wrong with the way that I'm built and the way that I am physically. Like there's nothing wrong with me. At the end of the day, I have both arms, I have both legs, I have both feet. Like I'm not missing any limbs. Alhamdulillah, like I'm a normal human being, and I know for a normal 20-something-year-old, I look normal and it's healthy weight, and it's signs that I eat good food and I eat a lot and I like to eat and I like to enjoy myself. But I know realistically there's nothing terribly horribly wrong with my body, but I'm still so insanely insecure about it, and it's all that I think about. No, it's not all that I think about. It's like 50% of my brain power goes into the way that I look and how I'm built and how I could possibly do better. Like I know that if I went to the gym and I ate healthy, I could lose weight, but I also know that that could take time, but I also know that that's not who I am, and I cannot be bothered. I don't know what it is. I get insecure about the way that I look. Like, let me tell you everything that I'm insecure about right now. Number one, my double chin and my side profile. Number two, my arms, because they're kind of fat. Number three, this area, because it holds a lot of fat, so it makes me look really fat and it doesn't look cute when I wear shirts. Number three, my lower stomach area, my gut area, it sticks out. Number four, my fat thighs. Number six, my hair and my face in general. There you go. Those are the main core things that I'm insecure about. I knew if I worked out and I took care of my body and I put effort in, I could change. At the same time, I'm very lazy and I procrastinate a lot, so I don't change that much. I also know from what I was previously before as a child, I am much better now. oh my god, a TikTok came up. You know when TikTok shows you old videos, like, oh, 2024 you, and then you click on it and you're like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Why did I even create that? And it's sat in your drafts. I delete every single one, but one came up and I was doing a trend or something. Oh Lord, how I had a jawline. Lord, how I was so skinny and I had a jawline. I was insanely, like, I looked insanely. I was not even starving myself. I was probably being starved. Like, I looked ill, but oh, minus my body, my face was snatched, like high cheekbones, jawline. Like, I'm not kidding you. I had such a snatched jawline, guys. Guys, I'm not even trying to be dramatic. Like, I had such a snatched face, minus the fact that my teeth, because I had just put braces on. My teeth were huge. Like, my teeth were so big, bigger than they are now, but they were so big. It's worse than this, babe. It gets worse than this. Oh my days, it was horrible. But I had a snatched jawline, and I always wonder how that even happened, because I've always been a mouth breather from what I can remember, because my nose is broken. So I don't really know how I ended up having a jawline, which makes me believe that, minus the fact that I have a broken nose and I can't breathe through it, I could possibly get a jawline again. I could, if I put effort into it and I worked out and I starved myself and I stopped eating and I only ate salads and drank water and stuff like that. But I have a love-hate relationship with food, which is not starving myself, but overeating. I love to overeat and I love to eat and I love to try food. And I don't want to limit myself to not eating the things that I want to eat, because eating makes me happy. And it's the only literally serotonin that brings me into my life, like good chicken, good meat, good burger, pizza ka, burger ka, ice cream. Like, I like things like that because it makes me happy, and you always should do what things make you happy. So I know that my body isn't, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, your body isn't that bad. But then I walk outside and I see other girls and I'm like, oh my god, everybody is so naturally skinny and so naturally petite and so naturally beautiful. And I know that either most of the time, 99% of the time, it's genetics and they don't have to worry about it because they're just skinny. And the 1% of the time is that they starve themselves or have a really unhealthy addiction to of relationship with food and exercising and stuff like that, which to each to their own, we don't judge. But for me, it's like, I know that there's a version of me out there that is probably one day gonna hit the gym and work out whatever the frick you even do at the gym. I still don't know what you do at a gym. The thought of going to the gym and working out in front of people scares me, but then I don't have space to work out at home. Also, I don't even like to work out. I like to walk, and everybody says walking should help you lose weight. I've been walking, babe. I've been walking because I'm carless. I don't have a car, so of course I'm gonna walk. I'm very insecure about my body, which is why I hate when there's good weather. Summer and spring really like amplifies my insecurities because I can't find outfits and clothes because I can't wear basic pieces. I have such bad body dysmorphia where, and you know, they say the camera puts on 10 pounds. I feel like I look like this in real life anyways. Like, I'm actually this. I feel fat all the time. And when I wear a good outfit, that's like, oh, and it's not even has to be a crazy outfit. It's just you're finding color coordinated, or you're wearing like an outfit that looks decent. It always feels like a costume. I always feel like I'm wearing a costume, that it's not me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I just feel so insecure all the damn time. And then when summer and spring comes around the corner, I can't wear a jacket or I can't wear a coat to cover up my fat arms or the way that I look in the shirt. Every time I wear a shirt, like just a normal shirt like this, guys, I try to wear color for you guys. I put effort in, and this was the first shirt that I found in my closet, and I was like, let me put this on. Like, I feel like I look fat in this area here because I do have fat here and a fat here. And the other day, by the way, I was chilling, and I told my friend this when we met up like weeks ago. I was chilling and I realized I looked in the mirror. No, I didn't look in the mirror. I kind of like felt my stomach when I was laying down or sitting down, and I realized, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting like a third set of fat rolls under my boobs. Like genuinely, I'm getting a third set of fat rolls under my boobs. Should I start working out? Like, should I do something about this? Because it might affect me later. Again, because I suffer from ADHD, which comes with procrastinations and shit like that. My brain is shut up and stuff like that. Um, I don't work out as much as I should, or at all, to be honest. But I have tried. I do try to eat healthy. I do try to eat healthy. Does it work out? Comes here, comes out. But I realized the other day, I was like, oh my god, I was feeling my stomach, and I was like, guys, there's like a third set of fat rolls under my boobs. Like, I'm actually getting fat. I need to hit the gym. Like, I'm actually getting fat. What do you mean a third set of fat rolls? I have one big pouch and then a second one, and now I have a third one. Shut up. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? And do you know what's crazy is that I feel really insecure in dresses and skirts. I've never felt secure in wearing dresses or skirts. And in summertime, modest fashion, most of the time, your only option is jeans, trousers, skirts, or dresses, right? That are really long. All of them have to be really long. But I have never felt okay in a skirt because I have like my lower body, my lower stomach kind of sticks out. I feel really insecure about it. I can't hide it, and so I feel like when I look in the mirror, and also, guys, this is like actually an issue. I feel like my ass is too big. If you're a guy, stop watching. You should have never even clicked on this video in the first place. The girls come closer. How do I reduce ass fat? Like, how do I don't, I've never, for me personally, I'm gonna be honest, okay, for me personally, I've never found like the Kardashian built attractive, like the big ass boobs and the big ass butt. I've never found that attractive for me personally. Something that's like, oh my god, I want that body. Never. I've never wanted that. The Nicki Minaj of it all, the Cardi B of it all, like, love that for them, but for me, never. I've never wanted that for myself, ever. Okay, for me, my perfect body type and my dream body type and the body type that I've always wanted and I find the most attractive is you know, Elena Gilbert from Vampire Diaries. Her body is T. You know, Bella from Twilight. Her body is T. Those type of body types. The two early 2000s skinny but like not too skinny. Perfect body type. That's my dream body type. That's what I look up to. That's what I want. That's what I want to achieve. You know, I hate having a big bum, and I think my big bum is genetics. And you guys are probably laughing right now, but I'm being dead serious. You're laughing, but it's not funny because I don't want a big bum. If anybody wants a bum reduction, come to me, let me know, message me personally. My Gmail is gmail.com, like bigbooty.com. Message me, let me know. We can sort out a paycheck situation, we can sort out an agreement because I would like to donate my ass. I feel like because I have a big bum, not insanely big, but like it like sticks out when I wear dresses and stuff. And then I also have kind of like a little in my stomach here that makes me look like I'm 4 weeks pregnant. I feel very insecure about my lower body because I feel like it affects the way that I'm built. So when I shop online and I see a perfect dress or a little skirt or a little outfit, I'm like, okay, but on me, is it gonna look like that? I feel like my bum, when it sticks out, it ruins all my outfits. Actually, genuinely, I've got pins and needles in my freaking foot. And when I wear jeans, I feel like all the jeans I have don't fit me correctly either. All the jeans I have don't suit me. All the skirts I have don't fit me right. All the shirts, oh my god, I'm so. This is why I'm not excited for spring and summer because I'm so like scared to wear just shirts and no jacket on top, like no baggy jacket or coat on top to protect me. Because I'm so insecure about my arms, guys. I wore this shirt to show you, but look, I feel like you. I feel like my arms look really fat and ooh, I feel like my arms look really fat, and then I don't like it when the sleeve is like so tight like this. I put this in the wash, and my mom's washing machine shrinks everything, so this is why it's gone smaller. So it makes it look like I'm wearing a size too small. But trust me, it was my size when I first bought it. Please believe that. TK Maxx, by the way, it was like £8. But yeah, look, I don't like it when the sleeves are really tight, so that it like does this, and like you can see how fat my arms are, and it looks fat over here, and I just feel really insecure, and I don't like wearing it. And then I wear baggy shirts, and then I feel like baggy doesn't look good. Baggy like Becky Jean doesn't look as Becky Jean on me because my bum sticks out, and I'm just like, guys, I'm so insecure about my body. And there used to be a time where I really hated myself and I absolutely despised myself. Now I'm like, it's okay. Because then I tell myself, at the end of the day, I tell myself, are you gonna work out? No. Are you gonna starve yourself? No. Are you gonna stop eating? No. So you're gonna get fat. And then I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. The game's a game. I always say this, but the game's a game. I know I've said this like 60 times in this video, but genuinely, the game's a game. Like, if I'm not gonna work out and I'm not gonna put effort in to change my body, then my body's gonna stay exactly the way it is, and that's just something that I have to deal with, and I'm okay with that. Like, I do like walking, I do like running. I downloaded the Nike running app, then I started my period. I kid you not, the day before, for some weird reason, I've been really craving going on a run. I don't know, maybe because the weather's changed or something like that. I don't know what it is, but I've been really craving starting running again because last summer I really started running, but then I stopped. Now I'm starting to crave running again. I don't know why. So I'm gonna try and run again now that my period's over. But I kid you not, the night before my period started, I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up. I took out my outfit and everything. Guess what? Woke up for Fajr. Bloop, 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 bloop. And now I should probably get back into that again and download the app again. Because I don't know how to run correctly. And I went on TikTok like running for beginners because I wanted to get back into it. And then somebody was like, download the Nike running app, and I was like, I didn't even know they did that. But it's like a guided running situation. So yeah, I'm gonna do that again. I might do that today, to be honest. I just don't know. Because I feel like I need to do something because I'm so bored. But also like I don't know, guys, I just like sometimes my mind just doesn't shut up because I'll go outside and literally when I'm at uni, genuinely, and I don't know how to stop this insecurity. I don't know how to stop this, but I know every girl my age and every teenage girl has gone through this and probably will go through this for the rest of their lives. I cannot. I will go into TK Maxx and I will see a worker who's so skinny and beautiful, and I will just like think about how skinny and beautiful they are, and I wish I could look like that. I will go to uni and I will see like girls wearing the most basic outfits, and I'll be like, I wish I could pull off a basic outfit like that and be that skinny. Why can't I look like that when I wear a white t-shirt and jeans? I will go into my local Lidl and I would just see a girl who's really skinny and beautiful, and I would just be like, oh, why can't I have that? Or somebody will have long luscious brown hair and I'll be like, oh, why can't I have that? Or they'll have a really sharp jawline or a pretty side profile, and I'll be like, oh, why can't I have that? That's generally my mind cannot stop. I cannot. It's like I can't control it. My mind cannot stop freaking thinking about like comparing myself to other people. And I just can't control it. Also, I don't really know how you lose weight, even if I wanted to, which I do. But I'm lazy. I don't want to work out and lose weight. There has to be. I know there's something out there that these celebrities are doing, minus Ozempic, because I'm not taking injections because I'm scared of injections. One of my biggest fears is like somebody chasing me with injection of heroin. Fun fact. So don't do that, please. But there has to be something celebrities are doing, especially Korean or East Asian celebrities, that they do, minus starving themselves and not eating, that they take. There has to be a pill out there. There has to be a supplement out there. There has to be something. There has to be something that they take that makes them lose weight without having to work out or do anything. I just know it. I know it. I know it exists, and I want to know what it is. I know it exists and I want to know what it is. And they'll probably be like, oh, but like you'll have a higher risk of not being able to have a baby. I don't give a I don't want to have babies anyways. Who says I want to have kids? I know I could change myself and I could put effort into my body and maybe I would like it more, but it's not that I absolutely despise it right now. I'm just very insecure because I know, because I look in this mirror and generally this mirror that I have gives me body dysmorphia. Because the other day I wore an outfit and I was like, oh my god, like I look really fat and I look really stupid, but I need to go. I went outside and I looked out. I can't remember what mirror I looked at, just a mirror out in public wherever I was, and I was like, oh, I look completely fine. This mirror actually, I think like it must be like one of those. I think it's the way that it is, and it's in the way, and I can't fully see myself because my bed's in the way, so I can't really see it. So I need to get a proper mirror. I was thinking about getting a mirror and putting it there. What do we think? Because I was like, I should put a mirror and put it there. It will look really cute. But I don't know. I asked TikTok and they were like, no, maybe put like a shelf or like just put a bunch of stickers. A mirror would make it look crowded. And I was like, I don't know, maybe tea. But yeah, guys, I'm just insecure and I just hate spring. That's all I wanted to come on here and say. I'm insecure, I'm fat, I'm ugly, and I hate spring and summer because I don't look cute wearing dresses. I don't like showing my arms. I don't like showing my stomach. I don't like my legs. The other day I watched, not the other day, yesterday I watched a video of the Ha sisters. And I saw Evelyn Ha, and she's like 30-year-old. She's gonna hit her 30s. She's like 27. She's gonna hit her 30s, right? And she's so skinny, body is so tea, and she barely eats in the video. It's like she barely eats, and like her body is so tea, and she's so pretty. She's so angelic looking. And I know also Koreans are naturally, they don't eat unhealthy food, and they like have really good diets and supplements and stuff like that. So they're naturally, all three of them are naturally really skinny. But I just like remember I saw her Coachella. I saw her Coachella pics from the other day, and her legs just so like those are my dream legs. Like her body is my dream body, and I just don't know how to attain that for myself. Because people are like, maybe I need to get bullied on the internet. Should I get bullied on the internet? Do I need to get bullied on the internet to lose weight? Because guys, I've been bullied before. And I've never had to worry about like losing my weight for men. Like growing up, like girls are like always in high school, I should lose weight so I can be pretty so a guy can love me and date me. But my face card has always declined, so I've never really had to worry about losing weight for a guy to like me, you know? There's never been potential there where it's like if you just lose weight, you'll become pretty. So I don't really know. Maybe I need to be bullied by like 12-year-olds because they're quite scary. does bullying work? Does bullying into losing weight work? Because I've seen TikToks of people like, oh my god, I need to get bullied and ridiculed so I can hit the gym and lose weight. But I'm like, oh, but I would just be rude back. Because I know you're not that sexy either. I know you're not that sexy either, or your dad don't love you. So you can't really come for me. Guys, nothing works. I know I should be fitter and I should be healthier, because especially because now I'm in my 20s. Because growing up, yeah, this episode is all over the place, and I'm so sorry about that. Apologies, sincere apologies. So sorry. But growing up, I was insanely skinny, like really, really, really skinny, like unhealthily skinny, because I never used to eat anything. But it was because I had really bad eczema, and also because of that, I had a lot of allergies. So I wasn't, my parents weren't really sure what I could eat and what I couldn't eat. And so I just never really used to eat anything. I used to literally just eat sweets and sugar, 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 sugar all the time, right? So I just used to eat whatever was in the house. But I was really skinny because I grew up thinking that I was allergic to milk. Turns out I was never really allergic to milk, which was so strange. I don't even know who told me that. My parents just lied out their bum ass cracks, and they were like, "Oh, you're allergic to milk. You're allergic to this and that. You can't eat this." And I was like, "Okay." So I just starved myself. But growing up, I was really skinny, really, 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 really skinny, and my parents did not take care of me. Hashtag neglect. Like genuinely looking back, thinking I was like, they did not take care. They did not take care of me. I looked like an in-house patient. It looked really bad, but I was really, really, really skinny, and I feel like I took it for granted because this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I took it for granted because at that point I wasn't able to appreciate my body enough about how skinny I was, like with the snatched jawline and a tiny face and the snatched jawline, my hair, like I was really petite and skinny. And I remember when we went to Pakistan, oh, thou shall not be named, the place that that shall will not be named, we lost weight because obviously like we were hospitalized and things like that. We lost weight. OMG, guys. OMG. I was Bella Hadid skinny. Like, you could feel the bones in my, like, what, these hip bones? These hip bones over here? Hip bones over here? You could feel that, like, I was skinny. And sometimes I look back and I'm like, I really miss how skinny I was. Because, like, obviously it flushed. That when you get ill, when you go back to your home country, everybody knows everybody gets ill once in a lifetime. You get the IV drip and everything. It, like, flushed all the shit out. Shit, literally, and, like, metaphorically, it flushed everything out. And so, like, we were skinty. All of me and my siblings were skinty, and I tell you, we were skinty. We were so skinty, bro. And I kind of look back and sometimes like I wish I could be that skinny again. I'd be lying if I said I'd be lying if I said I didn't love because I do. No, I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish it sometimes that I could be that skinny again. Sorry. But then I look back and I was like, oh, I was really unhealthy when I was a child. So compare that to what I have now. If I had to choose one or the other, to go back and be skinny but insanely ill and have horrible eczema and trauma and PTSD, and my life is literally ruined and I did have a childhood, to what I have now, which is like, yeah, I'm a little bit fatter, but I can eat what I want, do what I want, wear what I want, and I'm more confident. I don't have eczema as much anymore. I would choose this now. You know what I mean? So I know I should be grateful, and I am grateful for the body that I have right now. But I don't know. I just, this summer I really want to wear color. I'm really insecure about wearing color too. I feel like I didn't say anything this episode. I might have to actually redo this episode and upload another episode before I make my points clear. Guys, let me know. Do you guys like the unorganized version of this, or do you prefer it when I make notes and I have points that I have to say, or do you just like it when I kind of just talk? I feel like I drank coffee this morning and I haven't been able to shut up since. But yeah, guys, I know genuinely, realistically, there's nothing wrong with the way that I look, but God, I wish I was skinny, and God, I wish I was pretty, and I didn't have to worry. I wish I could wake up and I didn't have to worry about my face card. Every time I woke up, I didn't have to worry about my face card, and I didn't have to worry about my body. Because my body card always declines, face card always declining. Like, I'm good at catfishing because I know my angles, but geez Louise, guys, am I insecure? And I know we shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking human being, and I look like a fucking human being, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I look like a fucking human being who eats. And back in the day, if you were fat, you were rich. God, how I wish that was true now. But I don't know. I know there's potential in me to lose weight, but I feel like in the environment I'm in, and the way that I live now, and all the liabilities I have, I can't really change realistically that much unless I do it in an unhealthy way. So I have to deal with what I have now. But God, guys, I'm so scared of spring and summer because I hate showing my arms. I hate wearing t-shirts. I hate wearing like summer clothes, because summer clothes, like, to be fair, there's not a lot of modest summer clothes that we can wear. Which, can somebody fix that? Modest clothing, summer wear, cheap, breathable, cotton. Guys, come on, there has to be something. It can't always crop tops and shorts and shit. Like, come on, there has to be something. I'm tired of it. I did buy jorts. I'm excited to wear my jorts. You guys know I'm a jorts fanatic. Every summer I pull out the jorts. I'm so excited to pull them out again. I need to figure out how to style them. I also have nowhere to go, but I have PTSD literally from growing up of just never having outfits to wear. I remember I was so, oh my god, I remember one time we were invited to a last minute wedding, which if you're Asian, you know sometimes this happens. It was like somebody's mehendi. We go, everybody had an outfit. My sister had an outfit, fit her to the T. Little siblings outfit, they don't really matter that much. They wore anything, right? Because they were really young. Me, I didn't have an outfit. I didn't have a desi outfit. My mom put me in my sister's outfit. It was this big dress. It was just a big pink and blue dress. God, did I look ugly? God, did everybody stare at me and make me feel so insecure? And everybody talked about it. I remember the auntie came up to my mom and was like talking about it. Why'd you put her in this outfit? And why does she look like that? And da, da, da. And I just sat there and I felt so insecure. And I remember my mom and my sister were having the time of their life because obviously they looked so tea and I didn't. And I just remember, like, honestly, I have such trauma and such a horrible relationship with clothes and outfits, which is why I have such an obsession with shopping and buying clothes, because I want to buy clothes, because I have that freedom to buy clothes that fit me and I like, and it's my choice and it's how I want it and it's what I want to wear this time, you know? And I love clothes, I love fashion so, and I feel like I can never pull it off, and everything I wear feels like a costume, and I don't know how to stop making it feel like a costume, because I want to wear dresses and I want to wear a shirt and a jeans and just walk out the house and feel okay. But every time I wear like a white long sleeve shirt, just a normal long sleeve white shirt with blue jeans, I'm like, oh my god, my ass looks big and it looks horrible. These jeans look horrible. Oh my god, my stomach's sticking out. I can't wear this shirt. For me, for the top half, it has to cover my arms and it has to cover my lower stomach area, because then I feel so insecure. When it's so tight, I can't wear it, guys. Generally, I can't walk out the house wearing something wearing a shirt that's even an ounce of showing what if my lower stomach is showing. I like flowy baggy clothes, but then I don't know, guys. I feel like I do. I also don't have a specific sense of style. My style changes all the time. Like, I like street style, but I also like a cubey style. Like, I have so many different styles. You know, I just want to be skinny queen. I just want to be a skinny queen. And every time summer comes around, every time summer is getting closer and the sun is edging to come out, I am like thinking, oh my god, I should have worked out, I should have lost weight, I should have done something, but I never do. And then I always end up feeling insecure. It's not even like I'm going anywhere, but god, do I feel insecure? Like, genuinely, it's actually a disease to have this, like, inside my head where I can't leave the house if I don't feel cute. I will genuinely cancel a plan. That's how toxic my mentality is and my relationship is with clothes and my body, is that if I am going to uni, and like I said before, if I'm going to uni and the outfit I chose, I put it on and I'm already running late and it's ugly, cancel the whole day. Cancel the whole. I will go to the toilet and cry. I will go to the toilet and cry, and I will cancel the whole day. I remember at one time I wore a dress and jeans. You guys know I love a good dress and a jeans, but it was also cold, so I had to put on my little jacket. So I put on this rain jacket. It wasn't a bad outfit. It was cute. Get to the train station, get to the city, get to uni, and one or two people stared at me, and I felt so insecure. One or two people stared at me, and I was like, oh my god, like, I look stupid. Like, I actually look stupid. And then my makeup was like peeling off because for some weird reason, guys, I haven't figured out how to do my makeup. I don't know what it is. My base is not doing good these days. I need tips. I don't know. I don't know. I used to be able to do my base so well, but I don't know what's happening with my face. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to do my base at all these days, and I don't know what it is. Like, I just get so insecure. But whereas, like, when it's winter, you can wear a big coat and jeans or trousers or whatever, and it's fine. You can literally wear a massive black coat, and I survive the whole of winter with that. But spring and summer just releases an inner demon inside of me where I just don't know what to wear, and I don't know how to buy clothes that attain to my body type, and I don't even know what my body type is. And I don't even know what my body type is, guys. What's my body type? What's my body type? Because I'm not in. I know I'm, and I acknowledge that I'm not insanely fat, and I'm not insanely big, but I'm also not as skinny as I used to be. Like, I'm not skinny, but I have like fat in places, but also like my wrists are small, but then my arms are really fat, and then I have a double chin, and then my thighs are really big, but then my feet are really small. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And then it's like, do I really have to change myself that much? Because I'm in my 20s. Oh my god, ages ago, I was on the train and I saw a woman. I fell in love. I fell in love because I saw a woman and she looked like a woman You know when women you know when women just look like women, they look like women, they don't look like they're in that late, like they don't look like they're 18, 19, they don't look like they're in their 20s, but they don't look like they're in their 40s or 50s or even heck they're even 30s, right? They just look like the epitome of a beautiful woman, just a woman. Like they're built like a woman. They're not too tall, they're not too short, like they're not, they don't, they like they've grown out of their childlike features, and so they just look like women. Oh, I was like in awe of how pretty that white woman looked. I'm so jealous of that because I feel like I still look like a child. I'm 20 something. You will never know how old I am. Don't ever ask me. But I'm 20 something now, and I feel like I still look like a child. So when I do my makeup, I went to go, my mom had to make a new Costco card and she could get another person. It was her plus another person. She was getting a deal. And I was like, make me a Costco card because I want to do Costco. I want to go to Costco all the time. I like Costco. And the guy was like, oh, you're not, you look 16. You're not 21. I was like, thank you, but also like guys, I'm in my 20s. How do I look like somebody in their 20s? What the frick does it look like to be in your 20s? Like how do I, even when I dress, oh my god, when I try to try on, that mature, the mature office style vibe, it never suits me. I feel uncomfortable. When I try on street style, I'm like, okay, but now I'm getting my PTSD of when I used to dress like a boy and I used to wear my dad's t-shirts because I didn't have any money and I was poor. Then when I try like the girly Akubi or shijuri style, like the the Japanese, like the Korean, like the little shirts and the little underlayers and stuff like that, the cutesy girly style, I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't suit me. Like I don't, I don't feel secure in that. I just don't feel secure and comfortable in anything that I've ever worn in my whole entire life. And I just wish I did for once. I wish I could wear an outfit where I was like, oh my god, this is the staple outfit. This is what I could wear for the rest of my life. And I would feel secure and I would feel comfortable and I would feel confident in it. And I just cannot do that. And I just cannot find that. Because then I'm like, I wear a nice outfit and then I'm like, oh my god, my hair is horrible and it's fucked up and I just want long hair already and I don't know, should I dye it back to brown because maybe red doesn't suit me, because maybe red makes my skin look darker and maybe red just isn't my color, or should I just go back to brown? But then I'm like, does that really suit me? Then I look boring and I don't want to look like an NPC. Oh, it's just stressful, which is why spring makes me insecure and spring makes me feel like I don't love myself anymore. Winter, I'm like, okay, I love myself. Spring and summer, I absolutely do not love myself, and I get reminders of how little I absolutely am okay with the way that I look. But I would like to dress up this summer and I would like to put effort into my clothes this summer and I would like to wear cute outfits and take pictures because I've never had that before and nobody's ever done that for me before. So I gotta do it for myself, I gotta prove it to myself that I look okay. And at the end of the day, you should be able to wear what you want to wear despite your body type. Like you should be able to pull off something Bella Hadid wears with your body type without feeling like absolute shit. But because of the world that we live in, it's impossible. I hate it when people are like, I hate it when girls come online and they're like, I'm so insecure about my body and I hate myself and their skin tea, their body's tea. They've got the perfect amount of boobage and the perfect amount of bum and they've got a flat stomach and skinny legs and their face card is insane and perfect. And I'm just like, what? Genuinely, what are you not seeing that other people see? Like, what is it? Like, what? Are you just doing it for attention? Are you lying? Like, are you a liar? Because you're a lying liar who lies. I just want to be comfortable in my skin, guys. I want to be comfortable, and I feel like it's embarrassing because I'm in my 20s, and I feel like this is what girls who are in their teenage years or late teenage years struggle with. And I feel like I'm in my 20s now, so I feel like I should have figured it out, and I should have like at least have this part figured it out where I don't have to worry about this because I should be comfortable in the way that my body looks. But I don't even look like I'm in my 20s. I look like a child. But then also, I how do I get rid of fat? Somebody just give me a magic potion that gets rid of all the fat in the places that I want to get rid of it, and then I will be okay. Like, I would genuinely be satisfied. But you have to put effort in. And if I put effort in, then I actually have to put effort in. But I can't afford to put effort in right now. So I'm gonna have to wait. I promise you guys, the day that I move out and I'm happy and I'm free and I've achieved everything that I've always wanted to achieve, I will probably be because I feel like my cortisol is so high. That's probably one of the reasons my cortisol is high. My depression is high. Like, my sinuses and everything stop it in this house. Like, I swear to you, when I leave this house, God, I will be so happy and skinty and perfect and pretty and beautiful. What? Just watch, just wait, guys. Just wait till I grow up. I remember jawlines not even being a big deal until that trend on TikTok where it was like that mewing trend, and it was like, and I was like, what? And then suddenly jawlines became a big deal, and then I acknowledged that. Oh my god! I looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa! I don't have a jawline. I have a double chin. And then, oh my god, started something in me where I started wanting a jawline, and I became so insecure, and I would hide my. I used to, like, in high school, I used to hide my hair, like, I used to cover my hair with my face. I didn't have bangs. I can't remember if I had bangs, but I would cover my hair with my face because I was so insecure about my face. I remember there was a rule in high school where you had to have your hair tied if you were a girl. If your hair was longer than shoulder length, you had to tie it up, especially for PE. You had to tie it up. I remember I had like a chunk of the front pieces out, and I tied it up for PE on one of my first days. And the PE teacher, she was such a bitch. She was like, oh, you used to have to tie it up. That's not really tying up, is it? Like, that's not really doing anything, is it? That's not really tying up. And I was like, go suck your mum, bro. If you care too much, suck your mum. Like, get out of my face. Have you ever acknowledged that maybe a teenage girl is insecure about the way that she looks? Stupid up bitch. And what else did I used to do? Oh my god, I used to walk around covering my face because I was insecure about my face area. Gosh, too many insecurities. And sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, I still look like that, but I don't. I look completely different, like unrecognizable. Because do you know how I know I look unrecognizable but it's still the same? It's because when I see people from secondary school, when I see people from high school, when I see people from primary school, something like that, I remember their face. I'm like, oh my god, I remember this person. I went to school with this person, or I went to uni with this person, or whatever. They do not like recognize me, and I can tell because sometimes people will make that face and they'll recognize you. They don't recognize me. We're getting off track. I remember when jawlines became a trend and it became a thing to like show off your jawline. I was like, great, I don't have a freaking jawline, I'm fat. And then the other day my sister took a picture of me. I just looked horrible. Like, I looked post pregnancy, like I looked postpartum, like I looked horrendous. And then I had a certain urge to go buy vegetables, and I ran to Lidl and I bought a bunch of bags of vegetables, and I started eating vegetables and drinking water. I don't know, pick your poison, I guess. The consequences of my own actions, huh? All in all, to say, guys, summer's coming. If you see me in an outfit, please don't judge me. I wanna be confident, and I wanna wear colors, and I want to wear girlier outfits because I struggle with being girly, and not to sound like a freaking pick me. I'm gonna purposely wear outfits that look at my insecurities to just do it because my body is my body and I should be grateful for it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have 2 feet and I have my fucking legs and I have my heart that beats blood and pumps blood throughout my lungs and everything, and my lungs semi halfway work, and my nose is there for decoration, and my hands work and my arms work and my face works and my mouth works, and I can eat food and I can drink and everything. So I should be grateful, and alhamdulillah nonetheless, because God gave us these bodies and we should be grateful. So I'm gonna try not to be insecure, but I'm not as insecure, alhamdulillah, as I used to be. I think really what genuinely helped is isolate myself. This is gonna sound crazy, but you guys know that time period where I isolate myself and I dropped out of uni and I just didn't do anything. I think because I stayed with myself for so long, you actually have to learn to live with yourself. Genuinely learn to live with yourself, whether you move out or just isolate yourself for a bit. And I just acknowledged my body and acknowledged the way that I look and was okay with it. Increasingly, also you realize like there's bigger shit going on in the world. I'm broke. I need to get my money up. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I need a car. I need my license. Like, I have so many other things to worry about. The amount of stress you take away when you take away looks and appearance and your face and your insecurities about your body and your face, you take that away. It's one less thing that you have to worry about. So what? Well, sometimes most of the time, 99% of the time, 1% of the time I'm insecure, but 99% of the time I'm like, I don't care. There are bigger fish to fry. You need to get rich, meet up, and you need to get your money up. I need to figure out what you want to do with your life. I'm still looking for a job in this economy. We're fighting to stay alive and buy oil and bread and water, okay? Nothing is free in this life. We have bigger fish to fry. So what if your fucking arms are fat, or your ass sticks out, or your double chin is sticking out? Like, oh my god, who cares? Like, there's bigger things going on. So when you kind of take that away and you're like, oh my god, who has time to worry about things like that? It kind of gets rid of that insecurity, and it's one less thing that you have to worry about. Because if I spend the whole of my life worrying about that, it's just what a sad and miserable life that is to live, and I don't want to live that way. So I kind of just force myself to be okay with the way that I look. And I know it's not insanely bad. And sometimes I wear outfits and I'm like, okay, I can hide it well. But I wish I could pull off some outfits, and I wish I could look pretty and photogenic, because I'm not photogenic. I want to be photogenic, and I want to be able to take outfit pictures where I look cool and body esteem and I look okay. I don't know, maybe I just look like a freaking woman. And maybe it's hard to be a woman, and sometimes as women we go through things that men don't go through things. I hate, oh, I hate when a man works out, okay? I hate when a man works out and he has the Spider-Man build. I fucking hate it. Go suck your mom, actually. Men who naturally have the long eyelashes, the perfect booty, like the perfect like body, that their body kind of goes like this. Like they have the skinny waist. Like when they start working out, they like naturally end up losing fat in that area and they get a skinny waist. Not all men are like that, but some men have that body type where they have like the skinny waist and they kind of get sucked in. They kind of have like that sexy Spider-Man build. Piss off. Piss off right now. How are you attaining that so now? Naturally, sometimes naturally they have it. Get sent. Actually get sent. Why are you woman like? Why do you have a woman's features? We dream about having a skinty waist like that, and men just show up naturally like that. And I'm just like, can you piss off? I'm jealous of men who have skinny waists because I'm jealous. I'm jealous of a man. I'll say it, I'm jealous of a man who has a skinny waist. Like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've been going on for 2 hours. Pretty much it, guys. More of the story is, please don't be insecure about the way that you look. This spring and summer, I'm going to wear the outfits I want to wear without worrying about the way that I look. If the outfit looks cute and I feel it, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna try and just wear more basic tees. The thing is about balancing modesty as well as like wanting to look the way that I look, but also like not poking at my insecurities. Guys, I don't know. It's just I mourn for the days I used to be skinny like a dead wife. Like she was my dead wife. That jawline I used to have and how skinny I used to be, I mourn her like she's my dead wife. It's okay. Our bodies are our bodies, man. Who cares at the end of the day? People are dying. The world is ending. I don't want to. I don't want one of my last things to think about before if I randomly died on on a random day, God forbid. But if I randomly died, I don't want the last things that I think about if I'm outside being like, oh my God, she's prettier than me, or why can't I be this skinny, or I look insecure, my stomach's showing, or my bum's showing, or my arms are showing, or my hair looks crazy, or whatever. Like I don't want to die that way, you know. So I try not to think about it. But God, I can't help it. Most of the time I see women outside in public, it's appreciation. A lot of the time it's appreciation. I'm like, I stare at them, it's literally appreciation. I can find the beauty in other people so fast. I can find the beauty and the absolute gorgeousness and absolute etherealism in somebody, in anybody, in everybody, in a heartbeat. In myself, I could never find it. I could spend a lifetime trying to look for how pretty I am. I will never find it. I will never see it. I will never acknowledge it. I will never see it. Anybody could tell me, oh, you're pretty and you look nice and you look okay. No, I know you're lying. Also, nobody's ever given me those compliments, but I know you're lying because it's not true and I won't accept it. But in somebody else, a random stranger, my bus driver, my freaking walking down the street, the lady that's serving me, like the girl that works at TK Maxx, like, oh my God, they're all so freaking pretty. And I wonder if they know it. I wonder if they know it or they feel the same way that I do. Finding the beauty in other people is so damn easy because everybody's freaking beautiful. Some people have the most gorgeous eyes, and it's the one thing that sticks out. And when you look at them, and they won't even know it because nobody's ever told them, or they just don't see it when they look in the mirror. You know what I mean? They could have the most gorgeous face, symmetrical face, and they won't even acknowledge it because nobody's ever told them, or they just don't see it when they look in the mirror. I wonder what people see when they first look at me. Is it my bad hair? When you first see me, what do you see? Is it my nose? It's my nose. It's my nose and my teeth, isn't it? Oh, okay, let's not do that. Actually, let's not do that. I'm getting PTSD. Actually, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I take that back. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know because I will cry tonight. I don't want to know. We're alive. We're alive. We're alive. The grass is still green. The sky is kind of blue, and the earth has not exploded yet. So I guess. Honestly, guys, when you actually have the mindset that we're all gonna die soon and generally the world is ending, you can literally do whatever the fuck you want to do and just wear whatever the hell you want to wear. Just do it. Like, I'm going to have to wear the clothes that I want to wear. I can't let my insecurities stop me from wearing the outfits I want to wear. I'm really bad at putting outfits together, but I really want to try my best to put on the cutest outfits and take cute pictures. Sometimes, though, when I wear the cutest outfit ever, I never take any photos because I don't have anybody to take photos of me. And I can't post myself and I can't post in public, and I get really like, so Also doing my makeup. I really struggle with doing my makeup. Generally, I've been talking for 2 hours, so I'm gonna log off. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please like, do whatever you want to do. Comment your insecurities. I'm joking, don't comment your insecurities. Well, if you want to comment your insecurities, nobody ever comments on here, so I feel like sometimes this is just my personal junk journal and I'm just doing whatever I want to do. So if there is somebody listening, hello. If there isn't, I don't know, man. Guys, I'm really trying to grow my hair out. If you guys have any growing your hair tips, let me know. I'm already using all the oils, amla oil, every ointment, everything. Please, it is growing. Oh my god, remember guys when it was here and I had just like 2 pieces of hair? It's growing, look. Genuinely, it's growing and it's trying to get thicker. It's just in layers. So, but look, my longest hair is literally there. Like, shut up. Like, it's looking good. Now that the Easter break is over, more videos to come. Stay tuned, stay away, stay alive, and I will be uploading more consistently, guys. We can do this. Because this is the only hobby I have. If I don't do this hobby, I would crash and burn and die. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.